Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. Man, have we got a good one for you today. Listen, have you got folks coming over for the big game? Hey, just a family gathering, whatever. I got something for you. Man, everybody loves French dip, right? Normally made with roast beef and onions and whatnot. Well, we're gonna not only hit this out the park, but we're gonna do a French dip sandwich with ribeye steak. Oh my goodness, this is so good. We're gonna hit this one out of sight. So stick around, we're gonna show you how to do it, and hang tight. All right, here's what we have. This is about 2 1/4 pounds of ribeye. I asked for 3 fingers. That's what we got, 3 fingers. So I'm gonna season it. What am I gonna use? Of course, Uncle Steve's shake. This is competition cow powder. So I'm gonna put a nice heavy coat. This is pretty thick meat, so it can handle a lot. Pat it in. Turn it over, we're gonna get the other side. I like the big chunks of seasoning in competition cow powder. Don't forget to do the sides. We're gonna get the sides all the way around. All right, there we go. All right, we got her seasoned up. Next, we're gonna take her to the grill. I'll bring her right back. All right, well, we've got one side on high. This is showing about 600 degrees, pretty close to that. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah. I can hear the sizzle. Let's put it down. Now we're gonna go probably a couple of minutes and let it sear. Turn it over, let it sear, a couple of minutes. Every 2 minutes we're gonna turn it till we get it seared good. So let me get this thing seared and I'll bring you right back. All right, 2 minutes on that side. All right, we had that side up on high, this side on low. All right, we're gonna take and turn this side off and this side down on low. I'm gonna take this probe and I'm gonna stick it as close as I can to the center. Okay, now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to go as close to about 230 as I can with this. I want the grill to be between 250 and 275. So I'm gonna regulate that with one side, the 2 burners on that side going, the cooler side where my meat is, the burner's off. So basically we're baking it like in an oven. We're just doing it on the grill. Well, while we're doing the steak on the grill, let's start on the onions. You see this is about 4 white onions in here. I'm just gonna dump them all in this. I've got some olive oil that I'm gonna dump on top of the onions. And I've got, that's about 2 tablespoons of butter. that I'm gonna put in here. Let's get the iron hot. Now what I wanna do is I wanna take these onions and I wanna cook them down, get them good and soft. So let me work on that. I'll bring you back. Okay, well, we're starting to get some good color on these onions. All right, let's add just a little bit of beef broth to these onions. I know I always say it, wish you could smell it. All right, and just a little bit of this cow shake. I want to put just a little bit in here for everything that is in it. Give these onions that good flavor. Okay. Now, next, I'm going to take my bowl. Let me get a couple of paper towels. That handle is a little bit worn. And I'm going to take and I'm going to put these onions back in this bowl for just a minute or two. All right. Put our pan back on the heat. And I need, this is going to be pretty much about 2 cups of this is 2 cups of beef broth that I'm putting in here. All right, to that, I'm gonna add just a little bit, maybe a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of this Uncle Steve's. And I'm gonna turn it up. I want it to almost come to a boil. Almost. Now you see there are bits of onion in there, that's fine. We're gonna bring it up to about a boil. And then we're gonna go over and check on our steak. All right, so I've got a couple of sub rolls that I'm just gonna slice down the side. Now I wanna leave a hinge, enough of a hinge to just open it up. And I'm gonna take and just put it over the heat right here. I wanna toast it just a little bit. Now, does it matter? Do you have to do that? No, but let me tell you, you're missing out. It makes a big difference on flavor, texture. All right, let's toast those up. Well, let's check on our bread. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna do the other side just a little bit. And while I'm doing it, this is Swiss cheese. I'm gonna put a couple of pieces on each one. Close it back up and let it melt. And we're gonna take the meat off. We've let this rest for a couple of minutes. You see, it looks like the meat's running this way. So we're gonna cut across the grain right here, and I'm gonna cut right in the middle. Let's see what we've got. Look at that. Is that perfect? Oh my goodness. That is a perfect medium rare. which is exactly what we were shooting for. Now, we're going to take and we're going to cut this super, super thin. Thin as I can possibly cut it, just like this. As we're going to pile this up on this sandwich. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Smell the meat. Smell the Uncle Steve shake. Oh, you know I'm gonna try it. That's as juicy and tender. All right, well, it's time to make our sandwiches. Bring it right back. All right, well, you know, if you've seen the channel before, when it comes to mayonnaise, we're going to use Duke's. And I hope you can hear that. That's nice and toasted. My goodness. All right. Let's pile this up on this cheese. We got it melted. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we got our cheese. Next, let's do our onions. There we go. And that's it. I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna take my bread knife and I'm gonna cut this on an angle all the way down. Now, I have my jus over here in this bowl. There we go. Why'd I cut it on an angle? Because I want this corner to dip with. This is gonna go in the jus. Here we go. My goodness, that's good. Listen, you want a French dip sandwich? Try it like this. Try it with a ribeye over the top. Over the top. Hey, listen, thanks for sticking around. See how this turned out. If you were here, I'd make you one. Until next time, if you haven't already, how about hit the circle on this side, subscribe. I'll have another video just for you right down here. None of this will cost you a dime. So, hang tight and be good to one another. Hang tight.